give them strength. I don't think this is something where you're just your escapism for this person. Happiness. Yeah, of course it allows escapism because you make them feel good feelings, but I also feel like you make them feel all the shit that they're remorseful about in their life, because when they look at you, they don't think you'd be proud of any of this stuff. Loneliness, and they miss you. I know that I am never alone. That's reminding me of the cup phone. Imagination. This person might feel a little bit delulu though about that. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Oh my gosh. That's reminding me when I had a lot of anxiety last summer. Or I was doing like inner child, like I was trying to soothe my inner child. I would go to the dollar store and I would buy clay or like coloring books and stuff, and I would just like sit down and try to like be, use my hands and be mindful and like get myself back like in my body. And I'm like staring at the little guys that I used to make. They're like little animals. They're really dusty right now because they're like a year old and I never baked them in the oven, so they're really sticky. They just have dog hair and I've moved since then, but but it's reminding me of that, of like nourishing the creative aspect of their mind. So this person might be trying to like soothe their inner child, or they could be like taking up new hobbies, or they could be at least wanting to or thinking about that, but that came to my mind for a reason. You guys could have done cute stuff like this. You guys could have some kind of memory that has to do with something like that. Or it's like it's very innocent. And I feel like when this person is alone and they're thinking about you, and this person thinks about like maybe how you soothe their inner child, forgiveness and loneliness makes me think that this person also is hoping that you forgive them for how long that they've been like gone, or how long this person maybe isolated themselves, or they didn't include you in their life. I don't know how I was actually feeling towards you, like lovey-dovey feelings. Why? Because we're kind of, maybe we're not going to get that because this person is just like kind of entrenched right now, but I feel like you know this. It might also not even be helpful for me to be giving you loving messages from this person, but I'm going to try. We've been together for lifetimes. It's making me feel like you guys have known each other for a really long time, or you've seen like a lot of different versions of each other. Will you help me? Now is not the time. I'm seeing now is not the time as like, you don't need lovey-dovey messages from this person right now. But you did get an update maybe on like this person's vibe or how they're feeling about themselves, their situation, how they're feeling about you. So I do feel like, will you help me? I think that if this person was going to come to you, I don't think it would be like they need you to heal them. But I do think that this person's getting to a place where they're humbling themselves enough to recognize or to want to open up to you in a way where they might be feeling like they have to kind of confess some of the stuff, because in order for you to actually, one, be open to whatever new beginning they'd be wanting with you, they would have to do that. And two, I think that they understand that like you are somebody who could help them in some regard. Not that they want to put that responsibility on you, but I feel like for you to even be open to doing that, or for you to actually want to help this person in a way where you don't feel like you're going to just be like, for you to feel like you're not going to be taken advantage of. I feel like this person feels like they have to like full disclosure, or they feel like they owe you this. So it doesn't really fully seem like this person is just not wanting the guilt. Yes, they feel guilty. Also, it could be that they have something that they kind of do need your help with, or they would need just your help specifically with, which is reminding me of something I posted a while ago. Like, this person may feel like they would have to come to you for this thing. This also had that curse and like witchcraft. This person may feel like you may feel like this person has some kind of curse on them, or like they've got some bad juju that like, if you are like a practitioner, you are into that kind of thing. Like, you also with Will You Help Me and Lifetimes Together, it's reminding me of like you could do, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but like, is it past life regression, or you could do the kind of like spirituality where you look into people's past lives and you help them, or you help them see timelines in their current life, like that kind of thing. Especially that now is not the time. Like there's something about like helping them align with a version of themselves or their time, or they could be looking into this, or they could be like, that seems very specific for a reason that I said that. So this person could feel like they kind of have to come to you for this, but also that you would be involved in this somehow. So I want to know if there's any words of advice for you, because if this person comes around or comes through, I'm not going to talk about when this would be, but this is, I feel like this person kind of knows that they wouldn't get super far unless they were the person, unless they were at least facing the person that they wanted to be when they come to you. Whether they are that person or not, seems like it'd be a while, but I don't think they want to wait that long to talk to you. Yeah, the cheetah, like this, it's like they want to get back in that masculine energy. I don't think this person wants to run. I also feel like there's nothing you need to run from in this situation, but this is also like your masculine energy within. So you might be getting into masculine energy, which is, like I was saying, you're conquering some stuff at work. You're like not getting steamrolled by people. Like you are in your, like your confidence. You're in your, like, you have drive. So you might be honing in on that, which would make sense, because if your like counterpart person here is getting in tune with their emotion or in touch, and they're leaning into feminine energy, it makes sense that you're kind of leaning towards your masculine energy internally. This is like solar force. There's your feminine energy. But like I was saying, your self-care routine, I was saying something about your nighttime routine that helps you to get connected with you. So this card, I think it's about like the midnight hour. This person, when they do reach out to you, it could be around the midnight hour. Also, this is reminding me of the kind of like energy that like when you're like celibate, or when you're not, a moth, when you're like alchemizing your own creative energy, your own sexual energy. This is kind of what this is giving. So you're about to be in a really powerful time in your life. I also said something about the end of the month, you kind of getting some kind of like gratitude or acknowledgement from your peers in some way. The rabbit. You have kind of an intimidating energy. It's not really giving like my milkshakes bring all the boys here. It's giving my milkshakes make all the boys run away. But I kind of feel like you like that. There's something about like, if this person comes back around, I think they are a little bit worried that you're going to want to like, which, you know, the Puma card didn't come out, or the Panther card. This is just like, they maybe know how powerful you are, and they maybe also know that they ran from this connection. And so it's like, unless they can get to their feels, like this person knows who they're messing with, basically. Like they know that you've explored your shadow, right? And I think that it's like, there's no reason for you to be, they know you're not a shy person. They know you're not going to be shy around them. So they know that they need to kind of have the confidence, or come to you with confidence in that way. Yeah, this is baby come back, right? I was saying that the other day. So keep nourishing your soul and your inner child here.